Oh yeah, you're right. Why?
Because I'm a police officer.
You got a warrant card?
Yeah, I have got a
Yeah,
warrant
I'd love
card.
to see that, thank you.
No problem. I'm PC Vanessa Thompson, I work here.
Okay, wonderful. Lovely. So what's your number? 1503, was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
lovely.
15032.
32, lovely.
I'm just wondering what you're doing.
Just making a little video really around the area.
Okay, and what's that to do with? Just obviously because we've got security in mind as well?
Yeah, sure. Just make a little video of the area and that really.
Okay.
There's police station around here. Obviously, it's a new station you got down there.
Yeah.
What was that, 3 years ago, was it? 4 maybe?
Okay.
But yeah, so it's letting people kind of know where the station is. Just matters of public interest, really.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's fine. Do you mind if I just take your name?
Why would I want to give you that?
Because in case there is anything else, I'm just interested. If you're just doing anything, there's nothing wrong, then I just want to know who it is. Because obviously there's security as well.
Right, okay.
So security is heightened at the moment. So if there's nothing wrong, I just want to find out who your name is in case anything else were to come about.
So what you're implying is that if I don't give my name, I'm doing something wrong?
No, I'm just saying in case something retrospectively happened and someone said, oh, something happened, and I say, oh, I saw someone and I spoke to him, but I won't know what his name is.
That's fine. I mean, I'm not, there's nothing to oblige me to give you my name at this point.
There isn't. You're all right.
So no, I'd rather not, thank you.
Okay.
But at this point, am I being entertained or anything?
No, I was just speaking to you and finding out
No
what
problem
you
at
were
all.
doing
That's fine.
for security.
Yeah, that's fine. I'd like to do that.
So you're just going to stay on the perimeter, are you?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to have a wander around,
Well,
see what's around.
Inside, so
But-
you can't go inside the building, okay?
Oh no, I won't go inside any buildings, obviously. Yeah.
Stay on the perimeter, but you can't go
Yeah.
anywhere else.
Well, I mean, if there are any restrictions, like signs.
Restrictions from there, there's a security. I'm a police officer, and I'm telling you, you cannot go with it inside there. This is a secure
Yeah, but
building. You can't go inside there.
a police officer can tell me not to wear yellow shoelaces.
But I'm not telling you not to wear shoelaces. I'm saying that this is a secure place. There is a security there. I'll
Well,
walk with you if you like. It's fine.
No, that's all right. If it's secure, there's nothing to worry about, is there?
But I'm advising you as a police officer that you shouldn't be going in there. Okay?
But is it against the law?
You are not permitted to go into this building here. Okay?
I'm not going to go into any buildings. I just said that.
Into the area.
And why not? Again, is there any laws restricting me from doing that?
Yes, it's security. You're not allowed in there unless you've got a warrant card.
What law is that?
There's restrictions on there that you are not allowed to go into there.
If it's public access, then it's
There
a
is
public
access to
well,
this.
that's fine. I won't go past any points that aren't publicly accessible. That's not a problem. But that's not a problem at all.
I'm trying to walk on to the front now. Oh, okay.
The officer approaches, and the dynamic shifts instantly. Casual filming turns into an official stop. The officer asks for a name and issues the first firm restriction. You are not permitted to go in there. You can hear the subtext, an assertion of control, and the tester pushing back. This clip sets the stakes. The auditor insists on public access while the officer asserts security boundaries. It's the opening volley that defines who will set the rules for the rest of the encounter.
Is there anyone coming that you have to do this?
Oh.
Hang on,
So yeah, I mean, we'll have a look at any signs, make sure that there isn't anything that says that I can't. So look, cycle path, pedestrian footpath. That is literally signage right there, saying that this is a public footpath. Obviously, double yellow lines. Caution pedestrians. So naturally that has no entry through those gates, but obviously it's locked gates, so wouldn't be able to go through there even if I wanted to. But yeah, so this is where somebody else got to previously. So that sign there clearly says, please have both ID and car pass ready for inspection. So as you can see, there's clearly gates, because I should imagine it's probably restricted parking. but there are literally no signs, unless I missed any on here, so I will double check. There's literally no signs saying, you know, police only or restricted access. No, that's just CCTV.
The tone tightens. The officer's language moves from questioning to more assertive instructions, and the auditor calmly pushes back, asking what law or sign backs this restriction. That exchange crystallizes the conflict. Is this an informal command or a lawful restriction? Small challenges and probing questions here create friction. You can feel the room holding its breath as both sides test authority and limits.
Signs. So there's literally nothing. Literally nothing there to stop anybody from accessing. Pardon?
I've already asked you nicely, you cannot go any further than this.
To stop you. Keep coming, mate. Then if you want to assault me, we'll have you nicked for that, shall we?
I haven't done anything.
Reasonable force. I'm licensed to stop you coming on these premises.
What license have you got?
SIA.
Well, that should,
government.
where's that displayed?
You don't need to see that, pal.
Under the SIA laws, that should be on display.
He's been reading Google. He's a Google lawyer, look.
That should be on display at all times while in operation of your duties. You can actually lose your license for not having it on display. No, it needs to be on display.
Mate, don't talk the law. Don't you talking about?
Listen,
I clearly do.
I've said to you that I'm a police officer and I've asked you that you're not allowed past here. It's a site you are not allowed past here, so please don't come on site.
Where's the signage?
I'm telling you as a police officer, you've seen my warrant card,
yeah.
And I'm telling you as a police officer, you're not allowed to come
You could
past
tell
here.
me as a police officer that I'm not allowed to wear a black coat or a yellow hat or...
But that's not official, is it? I'm asking you nicely.
Well, this isn't official. If it was official, there would be signage.
Okay, but I'm officially telling you, you are not allowed on
Under
site.
what power are you using to officially tell me this? Please...
This is you can see
No.
you are not allowed in.
That is because if this were restricted for pedestrian access, there would be a pedestrian gate. But there clearly isn't.
So what makes you want to do this all day and all night? Have you got bored or something?
Well, to be fair, there's marked police vehicles up there. I want to get some shots of marked police vehicles. They're public property.
They may well be public property.
This is public property.
This area, you're not allowed on here.
But there's no restricted access signs, none whatsoever.
Right, so we're telling you, no.
But your verbal commands don't take precedence when it's a public area.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
I literally do.
You've been reading Google too.
Now the argument pivots to ownership and access. The auditor fires a legal and rhetorical barrage. Where's the sign? Is it private? And the officer leans on security protocol. This segment is a classic clash of claims. Public interest versus site control. It's short but sharp, and every line matters because it frames who has the moral and possibly legal high ground.
Google lawyer. We have about 3 of you a week turn up here.
Yeah? That's probably because you keep acting like idiots.
Really?
Yeah.
You're insulting me now, are you?
Yeah, the more you act like
You're
idiots...
insulting me by calling me an idiot.
The more you act like idiots...
Okay, no, I'm going to say to you, I take it personally, I feel threatened and I can have you nicked for public order. How do you feel about that? Come on, what's your law? Come on,
threatened?
Go on then.
There's no act or threat of violence. Yeah.
How do you know I'm an idiot? Do you know me? Do you know my family?
I said you're acting like...
Mate, you've insulted me.
Being offended isn't against the law.
Google lawyers, mate.
Mm-hmm.
You're a Google lawyer.
Cool. Well, again, you haven't got your SIA badge, so I'll report that to the SIA.
Do what you want, my friend.
Will do.
Do it all day long.
Not a problem.
What's your name then?
Why would I give you that?
Well, why would I give you my name? You wouldn't even know who I am.
Because you're the one.
You're
the one. Well, I can just say the one working at the hut at this headquarters on this date and this time. They'll have record of who's working. They'll find it. It's not difficult. There's record of everything.
Fool. Yeah, we're right. Nothing better to do. You got a job?
Yeah, I have actually.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah. So is this private?
This is the emotional peak of the confrontation. The officer and security escalate into veiled threats. I can have you nicked. Language that ratchets up fear and consequence. The auditor responds by calling out the aggression, turning the implied threat into on-camera evidence. Tension here is high. One side holds the badge, the other holds the camera, and both understand that words now carry potential legal weight.
Private property, is it?
This is private, my friend.
Who owns it?
None of your business.
So is it not owned by?
Land registry. I'll tell you all about it.
Is it not owned by the police, by the Ministry of Justice, or?
You define it.
I mean, whether or not it's
private. I don't know exactly who owns it, but it's private. property.
whether or not you rent
I'm
it
trying
privately.
to be
Oh yeah, can you
reasonable
just
with
keep a
you.
bit of a distance?
I'm trying to be reasonable.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, if this is private and it's even rented by the government, which it obviously is, then that's publicly funded. Like those police vehicles are publicly funded.
That public are allowed access here. Okay. So it doesn't matter whether it's publicly funded or not.
If you have no information that says that this is private, this is restricted, then what's the authority that you're acting under?
Probably can't gain access.
Yeah.
Why do you want access to the business?
I want to go have a look at the marked vehicles.
You can't, mate.
Why?
Because it's a police site. It's private.
Private? Who's that owned by? Do you know?
Devon Cornwall Constabulary.
Okay, and who owns Devon and Cornwall Constabulary?
Here we go.
Who owns Devon and Cornwall Constabulary? Who operates? Who runs? Who funds it?
It's what's that something you mean?
It's publicly funded, isn't it?
Right, and what do you think that means? That entitles you access? Is that what you're trying to say?
To areas that are not clearly restricted.
What's that?
That's a barrier for cars. The pedestrian access is not restricted at all.
You do not have access to private stuff.
But again, where's the private signs? Where's the private property signs? I've walked all the way up, looked at every single sign. There's nothing.
Don't Google lawyer, mate. I'll tell you.
Can we just be reasonable about this? You've got to here. You're not going to get any further than here.
Is that your warrant, Is that your warrant card, sir? 16738. Is that Constable Fowler?
Yeah, I'm a police officer.
Okay.
I'm telling you, this site is a private police site, and you do not have access to it.
Do you have any evidence of that?
I don't need the evidence. I'm a police
Well, you
officer.
could tell me it's illegal to wear this coat, but it doesn't mean that it's true. Just because you showed me a card that I'm a police officer, that coat is illegal.
You're not coming in.
After the sharp words, behaviors intensify. The security guard's posture and comments push the exchange toward a second wave of escalation. More insistence, more agitation. The auditor remains verbally composed, but firm, pressing on access and procedure. This segment is gritty. You see how outsourcing security can complicate interactions and why de-escalation is so fragile in practice.
Okay, so which bit of legislation has fighting words in it? You said the word fighting words in legislation.
Yeah. So you're allowed to defend yourself if somebody is using fighting words in a way that makes you feel threatened. So I feel threatened now.
Which legislation is that?
I can't remember the acting section, to be honest, off the top of my head.
But you're quoting legislation, legislation, but you don't know legislation.
No, not off the top of my head, no.
Okay, so if you're going to quote legislation at us,
okay,
and then say, I need to be aware of that and be aware of those words.
But you're a police officer.
But you don't know the legislation you're quoting.
Yeah, but you're a police officer.
How do you know it is?
Okay, it's still a threat, which even a threat, even something that makes somebody feel like they're being threatened or about to be attacked, actually,
you're calling me an idiot just now.
actually feel is actually common assault.
Calling me an idiot. You don't even know who I am. The first thing you said to me was I was an idiot.
Said acting like.
Is threatening.
But acting like.
Yeah, you really? Well, checkmate.
So I'm surprised you guys haven't got the memo on public recordings around police stations, really.
What memo is that?
Exactly, and that says it all, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know. You feel free to explain to me.
Well, there was a memo that was posted around to every police station in the UK in 2021 by the Commissioner of the Met, explaining how the police should deal and interact with people coming to film police property, police headquarters, police inquiry offices.
Right.
Said basically, leave them alone. There's nothing you can do.
So, but you're saying you think that then entitles you to go onto the site and film vehicles?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hello.
You're a sergeant? You're an officer in charge? Yeah?
I am.
I'll talk to you then if you want. If you want to come away, I'll talk to you instead of these people. But yeah, what's the collar number there, sorry?
7236.
7236, lovely. And Sergeant?
Von Mimity.
Sergeant, sorry?
Von Mimity.
Von Mimity. Nice to meet you. No worries.
Go ahead. Yeah, I thought you did. That's alright. I'll speak to him. Yeah. Quite happy. Yeah.
Told you they'd leave before I do, guys. There goes PC Fowler. I can't remember what her name was, Vanessa something.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries. Sorry there.
No, yeah, you're free, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
No worries. Yeah, there's not a lot really going on. I was just making a little video of the area. Once I get a shot of the marked cars. Had PC Vanessa, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Sort of, there we go, marked car.
The arrival of Sergeant marks the turning point. The tone shifts from confrontation to control. The sergeant listens, repositions the conversation, and introduces professionalism. This is the narrative pivot. Authority reasserts itself, but in a calmer, managerial fashion. It's the moment the encounter can either cool down or relapse. And here, the presence of senior leadership begins to steer things toward resolution.
There we go, marked car. But yeah, so I was walking up around.
Yeah.
She stopped, had a chat with me, had a bit of a chat, let her know just been filming matters of public interest.
Yeah.
She asked if I was just going to stay on the perimeter. I said, well, I'm going to walk wherever's publicly accessible. I've walked all the way up round here. There's literally at the end of this road, cycle path and pedestrian footpath sign right at the end of this road going up here.
Yeah.
Obviously, I see there's a gate there. I do see that. I'm not blind.
Yeah.
That gate is clearly for cars. The pedestrian way is not blocked, it's not obscured. There's no checkpoint for pedestrians to go past this point. There are no signs saying...
Apart from that one asking you to have an ID...
And car pass. Yeah, but I'm not in a car, am I? So I don't know.
So, common sense would say that you can see there's a barrier there. Public is not allowed through there. There is a sign at the front. And I appreciate you can film whatever you like around here. I've got no issue with that. If you go on site, you are going to be challenged. You're not a police officer.
Okay.
You will be asked to leave.
Okay.
And if you refuse that, and you continue to go about your business, then
yeah,
we will be looking at whether or not there's offences committed.
What offences would potentially be...
Potentially aggravated trespass.
What would be aggravating about it?
The fact that you're preventing my officers from going about their daily business.
I'm not blaming them. I've not stopped them. I've not interacted with them first.
There is a barrier there. All right. You're saying it's for cars.
Yeah.
I'm saying it is for cars. It's also going to stop you.
Okay.
All right. If you want, I'll ask the security guard to stand there, and that is your physical barrier.
So if I were walking up here without the camera and the PC Vanessa, whatever, hadn't stopped me, and I was just walking up and I just continued walking through,
Security would stop.
Security would then stop me. Interesting. Okay.
Because you're still going to have to identify yourself as a police officer or police staff to gain access to that.
Do you not think that should be more clearly signposted, saying private property? You know, because that is very misleading. This is again all double yellow lined. This doesn't switch to red double line. Sorry, which is usually indicative of police property, which is usually indicative of you can't pass here. There should definitely be better signage because anybody walking up here is going to get confused. Because if I didn't know any better, I was just a member of the public not doing here what I'm doing here, and just walked on, and then this security guard who straight away came up to me and said, I'm going to use reasonable rules, carry on mate. Very aggressive. No, but there's a right way. You've approached me very, very politely.
But that is his job.
Yeah, but the way he's approached me, he's just asked me, he gets off in 10 minutes, so I want to meet him around the corner and have a little...
This is the tidy, policy-driven aftermath. The sergeant explains rights, signage issues, and best practice. The auditor presses on transparency. The sergeant acknowledges procedural gaps, and the conversation becomes constructive. The tension relaxes into analysis. This clip gives viewers the why behind the conflict and exposes the operational blind spots that spark the showdown.
The sergeant driving away, and then I think I'll probably be on my way. So the sergeant's going up that way, unfortunately. No indicator though. Oh, doing so well. But yeah. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3 more marked vehicles up there, which I can't go get any shots of, unfortunately. It's a shame, but it is what it is.
As the scene closes, the auditor walks away but doesn't drop the story. He reiterates the earlier off-site little chat threat, leaving a lingering note of menace. The sergeant drives off. The audit ends, but the implications remain. This final clip is a perfect outro, a calm exit that still carries a sobering reminder. Authority and accountability are in play, and the camera still has the last word.